What's going on, guys? Today we have a Blackwargreymon / Gaiomon deck profile, so let's get right into it. For the Digi-Egg, I run 4 of the BT9 Coremons. While this Digimon has Agumon or Greymon in its name, it gets plus 1k DP. Then onto the rookies, I have 4 of the red Agumon X Antibodies from BT9, Digivolve 0 from Agumon, and then on play and when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Greymon or Omnimon, and then 1 X Antibody among them to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of your deck. Again, a great searcher, and if you Digivolve on top of Agumon, Digivolves for free, really helps you cycle through the deck. Then we have your other searcher Agumon from BT12, Digivolve 0 from Coremon. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with Greymon or Omnimon in its name, and 1 Tamer card with Tai. Place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. And then it's ESS of all turns. While this Digimon has Greymon or Omnimon in its name, it gets plus 1000 DP. Again, just making your stack that much larger, making it harder for it to be removed, deleted, or just swung over. Then, of course, the 4 Agumon promos, while this Digimon has Greymon in its name, plus 2k DP. Once again, making your stack just that much larger, being able to swing over your opponent's large Digimon, over security Digimon. But now onto the level 4s, I like to run a little bit more of an aggressive build. So I have 4 of the trial deck Greymons, so you get additional security. Then next one is the BT12 Greymon. Digivolves 2 from a level 3 with Agumon in its name. When Digivolving, if you don't have a Tamer with Tai in its name in play, you may play 1 Tamer card with Tai without paying the cost. Again, great for getting the Tais out for free. And then all turns while this Digimon has Greymon or Omnimon in its name, it gets plus 1k DP. Again, just try and make your stack harder to be removed and easier to just swing over your opponent's Digimon. The next level 4s are the 1 of the Greymon X Antibody, and then the 3 BT9 Greymon X Antibodies. Again, just making your stack harder to be able to be removed, and just more resilient to just removal. I said the same thing twice, but that's fine. Then onto the level 5s, the Metal Greymons. When Digivolving, Digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon, then delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with 3k DP or less. Again, this gets rid of floodgates, if any, or just controls the board a little bit. Then while this Digimon has Dragonkin or Machinist traits, it can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So really allowing you to control the board and swing into your opponent's larger Digimon. Then I have 3 of the BT12 Metal Greymons. Digivolves 3 from a level 4 with Greymon in its name, and then it has Raid. And all turns, once per turn when an attack target is switched, you may play 1 black or red Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying the cost. So it helps you get your other Tamers out, and also helps you control the board once again. And then your turn, while this Digimon has Greymon or Omnimon in its name, it gains Piercing. And then the last level 5 are 2 of the Metal Greymon X Antibody. So Digivolves 1 from a Metal Greymon. Then when Digivolving, until the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't have its DP reduced by your opponent's effects and isn't affected by Digivolve effects. Then if Metal Greymon or X Antibody uses its Digivolutions cards, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with 6k DP or less. So again, great for going up the Shine Greymon matchup. Again, it's only going to last for a turn, so you're really not safe for the entirety of the match, but just helps your stack stay on the field just 1 turn longer. Then it's ESS, opponent's turn once per turn. When a Digimon becomes unsuspended, if this Digimon has Greymon or Omnimon in its name, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So if they're able to restand by any effect, you're just able to pop top of the security, just getting closer to winning the game. Now onto the level 6s. I run one of the BT11 Blackwargreymon X Antibody and then two of the BT8 Blackwargreymons. So the X Antibody has Reboot. It digivolves two from Blackwargreymon, and then opponent's turn, once per turn. When your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP attacks, you may switch the target of attack to this Digimon. So again, if you have the Greymon or the Agumon with the extra 1000 DP, this stack can get up to 15,000 DP, and if you have the ties in addition to that, you can get to 17,000. So you're really making a huge blocker, quote unquote blocker. So really good. And then its second effect, opponent's turn, once per turn. When a Digimon becomes unsuspended, if this Digimon has Blackwargreymon or X Antibody in its Digivolution cards, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. So again, just some more removal, always great. Then the Blackwargreymon, when digivolving, if this Digimon has a red Digivolution card, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon. If this Digimon has a black Digivolution cards, choose any number of your opponent's Tamers, and the chosen card's play cost must add up to 6 or less, delete the chosen cards. So you're pretty much going to be deleting, you can choose between a Tamer or Digimon, because every single one of your level 5s are black and red. So you'll have the choice of choosing their Tamers or choosing their Digimon. And again, great for getting rid of their memory Tamers or just some of their other level 3 Tamers. Then all turns, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, unsuspend this Digimon. Have two of the EX4 Gaiomons. This card / Digimon is also treated as having Greymon in its name, so that means it's searchable by both of your Agumons. When digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 13 or more, and if no Digimon was deleted by this effect, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So again, being able to get rid of your opponent's large Digimon, and if you don't get rid of something, you're getting rid of one of their security. And then end of your turn, if you have a Tamer in play, this Digimon may digivolve into one card with Gaiomon in its name with a play cost of 13 or more in your hand, ignoring its Digivolution requirements and without paying the cost. So this goes hand in hand with our next level 6 Gaiomon from BT9. Digivolves 2 from Blackwargreymon, and this card is also treated as having Greymon or Greymon in its name. It has security +1, it has reboot, and then when digivolving, if this Digimon has black Digivolution card, digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. If this Digimon has a red Digivolution card, blitz. So again, because all of your level 5s are both red and black, you're going to be able to digivolve something and also blitz. So you go from the other Gaiomon into this one, so you're either popping something with 13k or more, or you're trashing the top card of security, and then you're going to this, swinging for 2 more checks, and if you have the Greymon with the additional security, that's another check. So it's just going really, really aggressive. But I just like how the deck's been playing. Then for the only level 7, I run one Omnimon X Antibody from BT10. Digivolves 3 from Omnimon, but that's not relevant since we don't run any other Omnimons. Its first ability, when Digimon with X Antibody in its traits would digivolve into this card, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2. So for the majority of Digimon I'll be digivolving on top of, this will digivolve for a cost of 5, which isn't terrible, again, for what it does. And so its first effect, when digivolving, return all your opponent's Digimon with the highest level to the bottom of their owner's deck in any order. So great removal. And then when digivolving and when attacking, once per turn, by placing one X Antibody or level 6 card with from this Digimon Digivolution cards at the bottom of its owner's deck, reveal all of your opponent's security stack and trash one of them. Place the rest in your opponent's security cards face down, and then your opponent shuffles their security stack. So allows you to get rid of any pesky security option cards or other large Digimon, or even Tamers if you don't want them to be able to see them. So really, really good for that. Then for the Tamers, I run 2 Yuyas. It's the memory Tamer. Start your main phase. If you have 2 or less memory, set it to 3. And then your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Greymon in its name, you can suspend this Tamer. That Digimon gets plus 2k DP until the end of your opponent's turn. And then if you Digivolve into a same level Digimon, it isn't affected by your opponent's option cards until the end of your opponent's turn. So whether you're Digivolving using a X Antibody card or going from the first Gaiomon to the second, you can tap this Tamer, they get plus 2k, they're not affected by option cards. So again, really good to have, and also really good to have the memory Tamer. Then run 2 ties, start your main phase and on play. One of your Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name gets plus 1000 DP and gains blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. Again, really good for your Blackwargreymon, really good for your Gaiomon since it has reboot. And just, again, makes your stack slightly bigger and just harder for your opponent to swing into your security. Then your turn when one of your Digimon Digivolves into a Digimon with Greymon or Omnimon in its name. By suspending this Tamer, gain 1 memory. So again, make it cheaper to go up into your stack. And then the last Tamer, 2 Cool Boys. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with X Antibody in its traits and 1 option card with X Antibody in its traits among them to your hand. Place the remaining at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then when one of your Digimon Digivolves into a same level Digimon with X Antibody in its traits, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory and draw 1. Alright, and then for the option cards, 2 of the X Antibodies, and then the most important option card, 2 of the Hades Force. So for the Hades Force, when you would use this card, if you have a Digimon with X Antibody and its Digivolution cards in play, reduce the cost by 2. So you will be playing this card for 5 the majority of the time. Main, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon and or Tamers whose combined play costs are less than or equal to the play cost of one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name, and delete all of the chosen cards. Then one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name may attack a player. So again, this is great for getting rid of all of your opponent's Tamers, or just getting rid of a very large Digimon they may have on the field. On security effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. So again, really good for controlling the board, for really setting them way back. But that is my Gaiomon / Blackwargreymon deck. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what I should change or add, or if you have any suggestions or questions. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.